so excited for you to meet him, see him. He performs here at the Annoyance Theater all the time. You're going to love him. His name is Mr. Brian Mark.
I have one slide. This is it. I am by far the oldest person performing tonight. So in 1994, I did not have a cell phone that could take pictures. If anyone was taking pictures with a telephone, we thought they were crazy. I am the guy on the lower right of the front picture. I know one person in that picture. I know all of them, but I only remember one name. The one person I remember is the person I didn't get along with. And that is Chris. Chris is in the upper left corner in the blue shirt. Chris was the bad boy. I was the good boy. Everyone else in the middle, I don't really know. The counselor, who you may not be able to distinguish in this picture, he's in the top middle, and he's from Scotland. The guy, let me get closer. This guy's from Spain. This guy's from Japan. This guy's from Long Island. This guy's from Argentina. I don't remember any of their names. This guy, and the only reason I remember him is because we were playing poker one night with the guys across the hallway. And they were cheating. And they were purposely stealing his money. And during this process of cheating, they said something racist towards him. So Mr. Bad Boy ran into their room, and he got them to apologize to him. The racist things they said against him. But nobody gave a shit about him getting cheated out of money. Now, you may notice that I'm wearing a Yankees picture. I'm wearing a Yankees t-shirt. This was Kutcher's Sports Academy. And I, for whatever reason, it's in upstate New York, was the biggest Yankees fan in a sports academy, which just tells you how much of a baseball fan I was in 1994. I was disappointed for most of August of that year because baseball went on strike. They literally went on strike. And the Yankees were in first place. The Yankees hadn't been in first place since 1978. So that was an important year to me. Because everyone's been spoiled since 1994 because they were in the playoffs in 95, they won in 96, they won in 98, they won in 99, they won in 2000. They've won a dozen times since then. I don't even think there were that many years since then. But this year was a very important year in my life. It is the first time I got to see breasts. I was in the swimming pool during first period swim class. And this camp allowed you to sign up for whatever classes, and only 2 people signed up. And it was me and this girl, Nora. Nora was this 15-year-old German girl who was fucking gorgeous. The problem is she didn't speak English. And she's doing loops in the pool, and she comes up from the pool right next to me, and I guess the weight of the water did its deed. And she came up and presented her breasts. And it was probably the best sexual moment I ever had, at least at that moment in time. Now I'm not allowed to think about it because I'd be thinking about a 15-year-old's breasts. So I don't really know how to deal with that. I can't remember that on purpose. I promised this Japanese guy that I would stay in contact with him after camp. That didn't happen. I haven't spoken to him since 1994. Chris and I spoke last night. Chris, the first time I ever had a crush in my life was at camp. And it was this girl named Jackie. Jackie was the hot woman on campus. She was a 16-year-old. She was in charge. Everyone liked her. There was a campus dance. And every 13-year-old boy, all 15 of them, surrounded her to dance with her during the song Tootsie Roll. Well, I don't have a prep for you if you don't know what Tootsie Roll is. I just remember I was enviously watching these 13-year-olds. I was 2 years older. But he got to freaking date her. And they were having sex. And I know this because Jackie told me they were having sex. We had color wars. Blue versus whites. And I was on whites. As you can see right over here. No matter what happens, I'm always on the white team, apparently. It's the only racial thing you'll ever hear from me, by the way. Jackie was on white, too. And we had to build this fire against 3 other teams. And whoever burned through the rope fastest won. And while I collected wood, Jackie would tell me about her sex life. That's how I learned about sex, really. To be honest, Jackie taught me about sex. And another thing you can't tell from this picture, because there were other bunks of 15-year-olds at camp. It's 1994, so there were 3 camps of music at that time. There was Tupac, there was Biggie, and there was me listening to Phil Collins. I specifically requested to come up to Phil Collins because that's what I was listening to in 1994. Meanwhile, Nirvana was popular. Wasn't listening to him. Pearl Jam was popular. Wasn't listening to him. I was listening to Dr. Dre. So I guess I did have an in on that. My camp was Dr. Dre. It was probably in Tupac's area. I never knew how that worked. No one explained to me East Coast, West Coast. I still don't get it. I saw the movie this year with. I never got that. It sounds good. I like it. Why is everyone fighting? I think this was the year that the movie Dangerous Minds came out. And Michelle Pfeiffer starred as a teacher, an ex-Marine who went into the inner city to teach all the black kids stuff. That was a popular theme in movies back then. Well, that's me at 15. My name is Brian Marks.
In preschool.